Okay, Sir Christian.
Yeah,
and Ghana a goal down. Na Ghana ebeti ashe 2-1. Black Stars are for some time now you're quite away intimi say Ghana as any ebobo didn't see betimi win the game. Na Enra against Mali. Game back what time a groupings nearby no. Na every Ghanaian who say game and never day for Ghana. I send you Beko Bamako and Mali akwako. But yako Mali by 2-1.
Well, Dede kai Enra so we game ma so mo the camera no to stance anymore. Na horse pa.
Yeah, coach Otto Addo kai.
Almost say extremely hot.
Yeah.
But mo pitch no. Mali for pitch in ball. Weather near very hot, but the pitch was very good.
Yeah, pitch in the
pitch a boss boni.
Very green.
And your raining season. A real boggy diggy pa. Ghana has yanka pitch na I brown. Pitch in Kaya Brown. A man for invest making sure say pitches in quad and ya say unyan right. And so the excuse as a drew a dry season yen pitches no yen to be managing it and you much they say a flimsy excuse. And make sure ball na make sure pitch no. Talent say even Harry Asante Chum and make key statement be say even though say what a very hot one no pitch you see their signature teams so there be another catch that say Blasters team we no yen sans we are not the best in Africa yejitum yebenya countries be and we are ahead of us yejitum but we are better than several countries on this continent in terms of air talent AFCON e koye no free mu nyina no na coaching ka ho meboa
no correct.
AFCON e koye na yan win a single game no and the AFCON e koye no ya more entia team bia na better na Mali ya mo Keved ya mo Egypt no me very down
yeah
any about hwan kra bim
I think Mozambique also
Mozambique omu hwan na ni performance any the team no better than this Mali by nya coach pragmatism what I say or her team no ne kwa kobo no ahye ni players no to face that team enra were you not surprised say say you able 2 right backs
yeah
na nya surprise
yeah enra
say Tarek Lamptey any Alidu Seidu in the same team coaches ni be here adwuma you should not be enslaved to a tactics so tell me them tactics in here no matter what see ya na me no coaches be share opponent no or developing a tactics any formation or the back ko sia omo coaches be di abro coaches ni be di abro and yemo Otto Addo abaso I think Senra he did a very good job. Boy a World Cup qualifier the how doesn't matter, the most important thing is to win. So bobo la fair na be winia fair enough but so bobo ugly football na yen no the most important thing na your points no and na odi be fear and the no one will be ahwehwe and then first half and enye encouraging that match but we stayed in the game. Yes, stay in the game this and to somebody for the go now a very unfortunate goal na Ghana concede here and the bomber there to me winning game no again before say be rag game no players in TSA say omunye permanent enemies obona ya and na so omunye fans and Ghana for year amko AFCON na near motinta to ko kire no and the same Ghanaian for na bomb abaso no
enra Mali for no the omo fans na dey ya omo players no omo huro papa
enti no sa na football ne tie se obona wa money year the supporters will give it to you accept it oko AFCON na ko ye we ya and the uba Ghana asia you don't expect Ghanaian any football loving fans no say you more in some way Antonio Mawo they will give it to you but also someone say no enra obo against Mali na unya results most of us were not expecting it any for the say ball mabaso
Ghana for na
the other na you any for na etabo de chi
Ghana for
enra any for na ba na baso
Ghana for
say football tie Sana football here, no one any permanent enemies. Adia football fans pan say you benya a good resource. Once you give the good resource, the same supporters will support you. Eti players in Tiasie. Where ya kenya nyina no efi na ekosi ochina no ombeje omusta mbasa Monday omusta money here the same supporters will turn against them
to obia antai
obia bianchiri obia biantai obia okroma bianwa otai obia da bia hwan e bona baso Muhammad Kudus enra nye the same Ghanaians na what Twitter omusta de gu Muhammad Kudus so enra am good game ye call AFCON no one a fans pa. Even though say one of our worst AFCON performances no Kudus was singled out. But the same Kudus Nenra one who game no so no the same Ghanaians and Nenra omo fire Muhammad Kudus. Players in Tiasie, management in Tiasie, technical team in Tiasie, obianu or tight team obianu or tight individuals just part of the game. Accept it and let's move forward. And
Sasama okay, me kai say time a coach in here and squad announcement no. The legendary Kwabena Eboa AJ microphone okay say on the question but advice and what coach no catch coach and say yes obi anim say ono na head coach of the team but omo mo gina wonyina ne Ghana fo wo fie obi aye coaches
yes
criticisms ne beba eba asen when na performance ne nye e na obenya criticisms no eba e ma abu mfumfa show trim say na we asoma si time say eba na say modern money konka and from Enra I have seen a lot of Ghanaians applauding coach Otto Addo for his substitution because no bias in the substitution paid off
ono an call World Cup the same Ghanaians FIR
no cre
me boa
yeah
Otto Addo no on sisan you the same Otto Addo or call World Cup ne man ko yi no the same Ghanaians gave it to him Enra ko yi no ye de nabaso body ama no say Blasters ebo game way Otto Addo emanagi enya resource way na betina TV so and radio so na se woni anso a na ye tan hunu
yeah
and na say what tan no but oye na oye ni ye na oka say nipa ne ye na se wa anye ni ye na oka obo se da bi nipa no on time ye onkrofo bo on mandi ono so de obeye bia enei ye nya resource ni wie no you still have people that will come and criticize and even insult some of the players. We are sad ya na akwa enemy as o tai nipa ne keke no matter how do be bia o tai no ba ye yentisa enai ye bebo Otto Addo abaso ye be ko individual players no bebo o mabaso management beje o mo fans obi abeje ni fans anko ya the same thing you give it to you as simple as that.
Ma ajaremi ehwe goals ni bi na yemfa nwura game ni mo nothing you need a game no come proud to nyame adoma on Monday the other game ayebo at the Etia Central African Republic na enra Mali for the goal na sir obobo na jikude no waje and a sabe ball striker na ebiti goalkeeper na quarter net well and goalkeeper atizigi nsuma yemo na baso enra in the first half or making some two crucial saves that kept Ghana in the game. It kept us going. And live on Facebook, joining live on Facebook via FM TV. So when Ghana goes no the first goal no Abrantia France Ernest Nyama that cross I buy from Abdul Saleh Summit. Summit cross no it was a sweet one and Oloketi Nyama and Nyama with a very powerful header. Nyama had a spot on, very powerful header, and what is Sabono and Sweato net. And fast forward in a second half, but that Thomas Partey miss, I'm sure, sir, lot of people have forgotten about Partey miss, no, because Jordan scored the winner, and Jordan rescued Thomas Partey because said no win now, ma. I'm sure, said yeah, Partey saying can hold a well, you don't miss such chances.
Yeah, but it is also part of the game.
Yeah.
Say you will not take all your chances in a game. A few games now being a chance that bang you're taking in. But Partey there's a Ghana frontier says a Partey no in go. Go there, Jordan.
Partey miss near me videos now.
Na on Chego. Kwa debut or what at the house say baby, but it was Jordan who scored the goal. And the only time a Ghana go in by. Second goal here say. Did you believe that we are going to win?
No.
Only time I Kotokwane has go that second goal by. Okay. Did you believe the second goal beba? Until the say bem na there bebem. It doesn't matter how long a bit take and how a bit delay, it has to happen. So what I'm trying to say is say Partey no ni goal game no more. They are not obese goal ne Air Jordan. But also what I say. So the coach ni substitution or no, it was good. I said ne kone ye kokone si so. Ona obetumi aye. And let me buttress that for those who don't believe this. Na mean call game no more cry. I say no, a ball first half na Ghana Andy. You say Ghana 1-0. I had a call. My mincha Reverend Felix Kessie, Peaceway Global Church. Any Prophet Isaac Atta Accra. Inti papa friend me from Accra. Nam say Paul Mashe one no so men how 2-1. No say na Jordan bebem. Nam say I or bench no so any I shouldn't worry ben or back on kind of be say winning goal 2-1. Inti time now go in the buy and don't say no as Reverend so text him I catch him say Ghana win. No doubt about it. Could we echo? No, it's a game in the bed. On the cases of both teams are going to score, but Ghana win to that point. So, what I want to prove the point is that Bibi Oha say Bem Nebeba, and they be so and the prediction. Only say Kwame do USA, and Ras Yesu no text me say Maxwell score line Ghana and say 2-0, Ghana be say 2-1. Waha says this year. I may texting in our Henra before the show and opening now. It's a big up to interior no afraid. But also the next game, the Ghana be set 3.
But that pass from Jordan to Thomas Partey.
Yeah.
Also, that pass split Mali defenders. You know, FBA game. Sorry, baby. Partey ran at the ball on the bread Jordan.
Yeah.
And then he made a very good ball in the Partey.
Yeah.
And no control the ball. Well, now the man Jordan and Jordan made the run there. No partner critics, but look at that pass.
Yeah.
Into Nipa Mienu Ntemu.
So the first thing said that understanding between Jordan and Partey. But also I make sure in itself is good because they are our key players. And as a way top, but so we a superstar iconic person. The little details I say create Omani County. And as I make I want to say. I say into Jordan obedi how long in the game, but this is what he did. And then when a bit to me aka Jordan as him. Only said Jordan, your last 5 matches, you have watched 6 goals, I'm a Black Stars. And 102 games, I think we're sending 25th goal. I think we're beating in here. They are you by 1. They did so I said 24 goals in 120. I hope that you understand.
And where Mali for go no?
Yeah.
Body and low cross the by. So we pim Gideon Mensa so Obinka be winter no.
Onyane then obi apim na.
Anya ball win ko a.
O anya de on.
But this one was supposed to be a foul.
To be fair to us.
Yes.
Na foul for Gideon.
Yes. And the o tumrika na obi ho kan kakra bia obeto for mo. Well, although ena jiku ankasa no say maka bibia cha jiku so wakaya. Enye so ni mbobo ye opre gigi ne door so e so step because ye center back. O say nra so bought 3 back now bought 3 center backs so left side right side no about 1 in the middle until bought wing backs na no money to me akona ba and I think
but sa go we there na I mean 40 any player
but also we yet consider go from
you could block a ball all right but or block we no player now ball na sabe ball no ama also goalkeeper make Eddie can make a move to the first ball
and but so West Steady Black Stars yet consider go be say ana me boy you go and I create a goal be break considering I mistakes at the back there and I won't steady majority of your goals you consider mistakes at the back. He's a very good player.
But this one wasn't more of a mistake. It was more like an unfortunate
incident. Yeah.
Okay, 1992, Senegal 92, in Nigeria. Sam Matthew Adepoju.
Yeah.
Go no premier no. Born go a post no. A piabano. And never boy do answer.
Yeah.
You don't blame the goalkeeper.
Yeah, of course, we not blaming the
bad. And a sub ball. About born on a sabba.
Yeah.
So I cannot say go no.
Yeah.
It just bounced
back. And now say anytime it's say in football technical terms you can't mistake. What it means that a sad name sianka go name. So it might not be deliberate. But you any da home say be a player in the air. But also one thing is that majority of the goals at Ghana you're conceding a mess up at the back and a this style of goals. Meaning so West Stadium Masemna. So a baby as a coach in a way care. And Jiku is a very good player. Boboa, he's well determined to say or domain or uni yamabo. But I saw or slow down. To say even with an about red cards in the yard also. Meaning so what master and a yellow cards in the yard. Until a bedroom being a crucial, we might lose him. Until I say or calm it down, kakra. Either than that, he's a solid player. But Andy won't say game, you know. The man Ghana for you not be brainy only because. And I said Chris and Catcher say last 10 games, yeah, but you winning 1. So we're very poor. Currently, we are ranked 68 in the world. What it means is that countries now were top 50. No? Omona FIFA who are made the strongest football nations in any time. So yeah, rankings now 1 to 50. No, Omona from the top football nations in the world into free 50 anymore. Nessa at that current state, the top nations in football won't count. And the say, and so what's about the top 100? Into that in order until say top 50 anymore. It is believed that you are among the best or the top teams in the world. That's how FIFA sees it. Good. Ghana, we are ranked 68, and then rather because even the Jamaican national team are ranked 55th. And between Ghana and Jamaica Reggae Boys, a difference of close to about 13 or so places different. That is not Ghana. So ningina say in recent times tournaments are here kono so enkoye. And our country there tournament or we free ma. We find it very difficult to even win matches. You don't really understand what's up. And again, even this World Cup qualifiers yesterday, Chris Yansan started because proud to enter a game. If we had lost yesterday, I would have told you Senkebedin for Ghana. Inka, people's hope will be dashed. But also what I say, Ubia hoping na your best questioning na dear free ho. So it was game and said that engine. But I feel like Otto Addo is the coach the GFA needs or wants. But what I say. So I think the reason why they were bent on getting Otto Addo, even after when Otto Addo buy also on your con. Do you know why?
Tell me.
Otto Addo Junior despite the background every baby or one. And F in see on go for Junior Madi. The problem with Chris is that whatever they tell Chris and fa. So when they tell Chris actually Chris and you're about, I won't believe it, I only believe in tactics. It was one major problem. But Otto, believe you me, because only say no Casano or Yenkrani and no ye Germany kakra. But also what I say. Until Ghana Nana Maxwel ni a culture, and he speaks our language too. Don't forget it. And again, in Germany, onya the basics no ebobo no ekone him he understands the game. And also Germans are back coaching so they are among the best. Now aside that no bobo to the highest level. Because playing for Dortmund for all these years, playing Bundesliga is one of the strongest league in the world. That's what I say. Now he had the chance to play at the World Cup. He also played in the Champions League consistently. And then this our coach we about Champions League consistently. About World Cups, bear 1 or 2. Maybe AFCON be FM. And again, Bundesliga consistently or Bodia. Then it means that he has gathered a lot of experience. And these Black Stars boys say, CCA. Majority say a camp Black Stars Nankasa Ba. Otto Addo is more experienced because what the time they did with the Black Stars, Yemko World Cup, oh, say Otto Addo says one of the guys, or more foreigners, or mobile Black Stars, he never had a problem with Ghana. And only unsteady. Otto Addo ba Ghana, boy. He never had any problem with Ghana. All his time, he's one of the most disciplined guys I know more. When he was a player. Say, Marty, a benchina, ding, or ba, he gives us all. Because there were certain games that he was bench, other games he started, ding. And so to know, yeah, can only be obian to me go to Wasem. So for me, he was one of the most disciplined guys yet to me. So if that is the case, there, what 10 years as a coach, and I said, I'm your money. But also what I say, so what be Blasters coach? Not say there's so much in discipline. Now born the same Blasters are born in Papa crossing women. No, we are in discipline, no be coach. You need to instill discipline. That is the first thing you need to do. And again, I saw in your balls. Into dropping the die you is one of the biggest ball. It doesn't matter what people said or say no. Benson, your friend is saying, Jordan are you? Still Jordan, I use our top striker in the team. And Yak Williams, they are approachable on the Dadam. But Blasters, me said the last 5 months, about Jordan, you assess his goals. But we said no, in this game, Semenyo need to start. AB attack is Jordan Tenechiri. So from Jordan to also come from the bench and also play his heart out. But you won't game ni and you game near boy no. Because a recent pass, Nanka players like this when Chris said they are bench, or more bema also say ball more but on body language crying and amewa. But for him to have been benched, near dinner bem na obe bonny heart out almost a good body language. The coach has done a lot of work. And you were outside and say they are park and so it's a great job that is done. And today for what Jordan has done, officers so to Addo bench Jordan, Jordan complain. So he needs to let you know the reason why I'm benching you, because these are our stars. And a born here, but you to Addo, baby to Addo, when you're never my boys in Nigeria and our boys in the Hubobo. They were catching do national team level, just tactics. And I'll do my players no more because training could be ambitious 3 days, 4 days. Into the country, be selecting the best player and the call national team. So the bears are more tactics, like it's very easy for them to move on with it. And this is what I say. Until also be said the man management too is one of the best. And I think say good. Say if only he's going to be truthful. Now he's going to love the job. Otto Addo will succeed. The internet makers are truthful and they say they are no credit than they saw the two. And again, you need to love the job. Unse nipa bre and the omu yed ma de omu ndo adwuma no. Meaning say what them or yes on the or ye but they don't really love the job. Obi do adwuma no ye na we cha otum so do adwuma na. On adibia obey my be adwuma no onye. So obey sa nneoma dia he's going to be successful. And also one person and the second cabinet I supported it in total. I supported it. One day maybe I supported 100%. But then I make can say Otto Addo mo are for the long-term project. But also what I say, sisi aka so Otto Addo nkoje AFCON, onkoje World Cup, mpacho ebedini. But then mum say man be 5 years, 4 years be to build up something to that pointer. Obelusubi, obewinibi, obedrobi. Some days obengana poor, some days obengana right. But eventually at the end you see difference in our team because yet try and error and work it. Yakofa big coach you abamfa. Nyafa big coach you abamfa. Nyafa we aba we coach premiers we emfa. So what do we do? Let's build. Ninjas are ad hoc. I say short-term measures need to take care of one. So if we are building, it's not the Beyonce with the Senegal example. Aliou Cisse. He was the captain of the Senegalese national team in 2002 World Cup. But just what I say, Cisse is not too big as a coach. But they built something. Said now we have talent. So who really understand the Senegalese culture in our game? And every country be a their own culture and correct. We can go see it. Every country does something with their culture. Because that makes you who you are. And the what I say. And again, Aliou Cisse ebo top teams. Birmingham, money at the PSG more France, and England. Now, aside that, captain, no Senegal achieve what they've never achieved. One your friends El Hadji Husseini Diouf Khalilou Fadiga. And it's Salif Diao, Diata Moniade, when they Papa Bouba Diop, and they went to the quarterfinal by beating France Moniade on the way. So he's also well experienced in the team. So if that is the case, let's give the team to him and let us build with him. And later, what happened? Senegal won the AFCON for the first time. They even went to a final, lost, and they won the AFCON on the second occasion. And now Senegal is one, if not the biggest, one of the biggest teams on the continent. So they built it. And the Bachawati I say, until Otto Addo no so no, I'll see it in a building. And last but not the least, the more Otto Addo Otto Addo ya the Chris Hughton. But only the India. Chris ne the say. Chris say when Guardiola started, they go into the game with their plan. Plan ne fape wakun. But samfa na plan B AI problem. But that time not just say Mourinho no. Or not to plan A. Plan B, Plan C. It was a Barcelona during Messi more time, yes, more time near Bonya. See, match be Nasa Christian. Team name my book and say, Pabon say, you to me joke. But your starting game near your days, what you kun. But even Pep Guardiola has learned a lot because your any team no or prepare city now. Utum so the number be ready account. Now, Chris, no, the no game why it doesn't matter the opponent or the tactics score. It doesn't matter. Or I say teacher, why any lesson no so we know better change. But that's what student yours is to consume. The only thing is curriculum. No, yeah, try say be a week way, a week way. Until you do how the you need to go and consume what they teach you. But ought to know manage games or shed the opponents on the neighbor. No, and what he did was that in the first half he was highly defensive. In the first half when be a game no more. And na born here the ACS into her Ghanaian players no almost all the time nana be brain now where ya half and I say on trust center line be real man say your the speed be abobako and they were very okay and the boys played that tactics very very well. And na Malians no were possessing all the ball. But there's always how many shot on target no they had about 2 which the goalkeeper also lived out to expectation. But what I say it's even the goal Mali scored was a gift or a mistake on our part because Oboy he took a deflection and by it was not a well worked out goal. So what's my argument as here? So in the second half, what did he do? He decided to bring in the attacking players And okay attacking players say bino and it's Niyama. A winger, he has eye for goals. Who say Nana make Niyama asem. Say Ghana is so Niyama biso. This boy is a very young boy who has a lot of future ahead of him. For all you know, he's on his way becoming the next Ghana's African player. African player of the year, cry him to me in GB. Mebwa. Kudu is a very young guy. He's prospect. So I'm gonna say more attention. No more my team no 120 matches. Now I'm not saying he also yenya botre mom. And when Niyama came on, a very good header and send your head see form. Brilliant header. It was not just your head ball, but send your head pull no head ball now. A BT goalkeeper, a Mali goalkeeper, I think so or Dow Tanzania team, I think young African also. And you're a Bema. And he did very well. Then again, Jordan to Ebem, of course, he was not selfish on my party pass, but let's say the Sawi in a game. No,
and our goalkeeper not dying or that team be
not dying. And we're Laval, okay. Almost fed almost bad with after normal keeper and that your friend say young African. Okay, thanks for that. Ain't clearly speaking, it was not that the Malians were not good or Ghanaians were not good, but it was the tax. And Otto Addo manages game. On him say game way, let me go this way. This time I'll go that way. That and then mommy will say, oh no, better. So what we need to do as Ghanaians is that we need to support him.
Okay.
And we supporting. They should also try and do the best. And let me also remember FA for Nabaso. Andy, me account radio so, but I'm telling you say, omuye juma. And so omunfa say juma na anyeden. And because still, baby amiti. I can't guarantee you Ghana qualifying.
Let's work on the next game. Where Enra no and I do home come. But as a Christian, Enra game in the Mukakra.
Of course.
Yadika has side issues. No, but on the pitch, Diana Otto Nyane right, Diana players Nyane right. What brought us the victory?
But before say Ebeko Enra game no so more Kosiapia any coaching.
Oh yes. Sudan.
I think they are also doing very well. Sudan Ekwawe Ekoshe Mauritania 2-0.
Yes.
So on him say Sudan abo 2 away matches. But group no Sudan top.
In a group with Senegal.
Yeah.
Sudan it was 7 points.
But Sudan 7 points, 2 of their 3 games near away.
Yeah.
The first game was against Togo, away. Only Togo Kobo 1-1. The next game was against DR Congo, 1-0. Sa DR Congo game no, I was 1-0 no. And no Senegal 1-1.
Yeah.
It is Sudan etimishe DR Congo. Not the same DR Congo. Any Senegal draw. I just said coach Kosiapia and coach Ignatius here.
No crowd home game or more Sudan home.
Now behind the scenes, coach in so be Senegal. I'm so be Senegal. Now let's
not the Nicolas Jackson Enra pa they captain Enra Jackson.
Let's imagine say group ne be wi na Sudan coach Kosiapia and coach Ignatius at the Sudan I qualify for the World Cup. Ignatius for air coach of the year. Simple. Coach Igna. Andy, World Cup no over qualifier. Game senior they qualify. Team na onene preposition. Or no, you don't give that team maximum points. Only me 2 meetings, Andy, anya kwa onene nche. Yes, answer. Maximum points you take from that team, no. I may be wrong. Say a Comoros now only DM group, no. May sure that nisa maybe at a point in time they will bust. The main contender in our group, no, Mali. Eti only Mali share. Make sure say maximum points Mali nyim free ho. World Cup ni qualify ni nyina no. Games bi se na dey qualify. And no kind. So first time I qualify for the World Cup no. Me and South Africa no the same group. Andy, ni ntimi South Africa o. 2006 World Cup no. Before say yes almost 3-0 at the Kumasi Sports Stadium no. Na Ghana ntimi South Africa. By a chi omo Kumasi Sports Stadium no. Andy ni almost 3. Second leg FMB Stadium. Sa game no say ya winia e bia nkan qualify. FMB Stadium yensan ko esa game ni biem e stadium e so paawo e na asa bob ma ya ko FMB Stadium e ko say South Africa 8-2-0
enra house out to say bob ma
50,000 enra from stadium
Blaster before this game no Blasters na da form 1 win in 10 matches or the AFCON friendly matches ni nyina to aso a World Cup qualify ni nyina kabomu a 10 games na Ghana win 1 World Cup na AFCON ye koye no Ghana efimo group stage Mali edru quarter final host nation ye Mali free mu che ye bo two friendly games na ye lose ye no as ye bo drum baako ye lose baako Mali win two friendly games ni nyina
she Nigeria
Mali Nigeria 2-0 Mali Mauritania 2-0 so before this game after okay you AFCON no kwanton chain ye bo AFCON ni wie no Ghana abo two friendly matches ye draw baako elusu baako Mali abo two friendly matches o winning ni mienu nyina 4 goals without conceding any one of them was against Nigeria team nenye team kitwa o
obo final AFCON
Nigeria team nenye team kitwa sa Mali team we Nigeria 2-0 and it no say ohwe sa blaster team we na eko an away game eko Mali team no 2-1 and the me expectation no team na abroso and when I say blasters enya even a draw I'll be content with it but blasters emma me more than a draw more than a point on the 3 points never fee yeba enra before say bono na Ghana group no ye ne netosu numu
yeah
ye ne netosu numu behind Comoros Mali Central African Republic and Madagascar na Ghana edda sa team so nyina achi but after enra game no potentially Monday ye winia we may be taking the first spot. If you want to qualify for the World Cup, this is how you do it. Namadi Kaka, coach is there. Esa we coach, you must be known for something. Say na me ball, but you should not be enslaved to it. Sami de say na me ball, no matter what, no matter the opposition. Say na me ball no. Oba ko sia say na ma so waka no. Say first ayina mfa, uni plan B. Enra. Wa wa Mali team ni bia no obetia say the way the coach set up and 3 back no na jam finfin jiku Salisu ebo on the left side and Alidu ebo on the right side Alidu animu no and obo Tariq Lamptey Salisu animu no and obo Gideon Mensah Salisu or left to
yeah
was that nine obo left
yeah or left
eti yes center backer the obo right no Salisu normally a left-sided center back and obo behind another left back and left side one you two players defend you right side you two right backs on the right side the Argentina coach ni best set up this week obebu sa honsa okomalia Lasana Sianoku obian komali no ana o just go the name Lasini Sianoku. Okomali sesia is more like their kudus. Player waji dimpa or Mali sesiano. Sa player no.
Osina academy
Oze. Season way se oko a year Oze na and the 34 matches 8 goals 5 assists. Bon onimbo obetchon and osaya very quality crosses. It is a player no se uja Tariq Lamptey kwase on defend against that player na and the on timi. So Tariq Lamptey any better defender. On offensively is better. But see a defender no Tariq Lamptey and Nasa Alidu Seidu Krano can defend against him alone. To coach in here day, let me play 2 right backs and defend against that player. Sa player na oye Mali for best player no. Every game no unso. Yes, he could say unso, but sa player no and the coach in film 56 minutes. The coach took me out.
Sinayoko.
Yes, by mistake. Yeah, team no, we set up to deal with him. So 56 minutes and we coach in free body in a free. Simple as that. Andy, again, Gideon Mensah on the left. Most amount for can Gideon Mensah and then more minimum amount for TSA. But sometimes let's be very fair. Go na Mali for saying if you Gideon Mensah side.
Yeah.
But Sajari SME game no bia under normal circumstances that should have been a foul.
Ajari Mali for go now but they share and that
on Lasana Koulibaly
yeah
and of course our area ball and the one wa jumpy was challenge for the ball no the push now Brighton the man Gideon Mensah no the referee should have given us a foul.
So center referee no crown and from not lines and so on so gina but I don't know why.
Yes.
How soft.
And I'm far on amana. And even that, you know, the goal was unfortunate for us and fortunate for Mali.
Yeah, very fortunate for them, very unfortunate
for Ghana. But on say yes, you know, na Mali for issue.
Well, the man after born as I say, or both first born so have video now. I tell you no movie to the first.
Direction or come be born e kona.
Energy could block a born. Yes, born as a bo player now or born.
And I mean why anybody can blame Juku in this case.
No.
Because and you can't anticipate ABC.
Yeah.
And se onim baller, se ball direction change faster. On se kwa na bahasia player very difficult to track the direction of the ball. It you know it was quite unfortunate in a consider this goal no. But before say you consider this in fact tab ne consider goal no. Na yawo. Ya manage game na first half na at the first half no corner we na ya consider this goal. But before say you be consider this goal no Andy. Coach bia be adwuma ma yesi esa akwaje sika free no.
Why?
I said you need to understand the entire atese gia ide ne call work up no your first choice. Ye call the next tournament na coach are dropping no. I used to reach the 40. Ye free mu nyina, ye free AFCON mu nyina no was because of that decision. Where atese ge onye flamboyant o. De bia bo na chi saa. Ba da obi ba ya dia and the fata basobode no fa basobode no ma no enra before say you be consider first goal no the reason why we stayed in the game up to that point was because of Atezege. Andy me can to bear 3 quality saves 3 in the first half sa 3 saves say Atezege anti menye sa save na ball ba akwa to neta e bia nka first half no ko na wie no na nke 2-0 down. Keepers eh adia yen time wo mabaso say omo ye mistake to bia ehu say o ye mistake e dey consider goal and then ke kana sem
yeah
but results ni nyae no 3 points na dey ba fie no Andy o kan obi ntina dey 3 points na ba fie enu anko ade the player ni hia baso bode ye ma na baso Jiku center backs no ye omumienu ye odomuni mbo ni bo more like a libero sweeper oni mbo ni bo onya aggressive untimi nya center backs mi no omte saa obewu to Real Madrid Rudiger ho enko mu kakra Sunday special kind of defender enko mu kakra eno yes
mutia kakra
tono ye adwuma ni nyina no na ba ko wo kire Andy no clear loose balls ni nyina eno ajiku I think he had an excellent game and bona ejuku boy no. So say akama ema fanabachi.
Yeah.
Mourinho ko honum.
Yeah.
I'm very happy say he is going to work under a good coach on him how to develop defenders. Share enra blocks, tackle, right place at the right time. Alenzada Juku. Yeah, or remind me Joseph Hendricks o. Mama hwe kotokwa ache no. Joseph Hendricks any passi. Hendricks no obo no nimbo another over pass you o metwon but what the footsteps grass o ba obedwane se ball ba na what is oreba sada no mo friend oreba dey tom to no oreba plus as oreba o ti wonu say on beba Andy da dubeja ball no wako enra sa aggressiveness no center back there you need to have one. Yeah, Real Madrid fast center back no nimbo oboda o se mo nyina flare in ball ni ball da bi NC Chelsea AC su gidigidi ni nyina no na John Terry and Ricardo Carvalho ba ko be na komu
even Gary Cahill crowd no easy to deal with
enra ball na jiku boy no baller or remind me so much of Joseph and John Mensah and ye ko work out for the first time no John Mensah ya adwuma hu John Mensah gina kire ho no mo a ball no ye ka se mpia John Mensah nka ho but the primary duty of a center back is say Andy put the fear of God into the attacker. My attacker in slow. And Ajuma Jikuya in Rano. Say Ajumana and name especially Jukubeye. Especially when you're defending. Say oh boy and replace the line up no. On say 3 center backs and about 2 wing backs. 85 defenders. Today defend it. Who defend ya? Attackers never ba so more. More being slow. Ma hunye hu. And Jiku did that. and I was so impressed Ejuma Ejukuye Salis difficult game but here we a game no now I'm one very important contribution yes uncle first goal no
and then Snyama go no how the game and I said Bono Ebaya Salis Abdul Samad Etosa cross no Edikoma arrangement. I think it was a very quality cross.
A coach is Bekachino cross a bar power a walk cross in mono and now obi or pinball no a bit generating the same power. Say cross in the bar na power ni more o bread to generate power a bit amount what I can say.
Yeah.
Cross no was quality now baby all the cross on the 2 year no keep an into me ma.
Normally
almost any teasing cross as a keeper no slow so beba and as obeko beba na so obeko keeper ne banana nsan kan ball nation what I say and na quality power then e cross na chi no niama e pim kakra bia onya enough power to score that goal. So apart from say cross no na air quality enough no the power behind the ball no was also very very amazing. That is why udu tika kakra bia you are generating enough power to have that shot na niama de share the 2 goal post no. Kudus badi can credit actually down for men say down for Juma ye call Afcon no ye de bobo Kudus abaso Benra Kudus had a bad day. Maybe the way we set up Odom said ni in progressive ball no tia say Kudus na say draw back bebrebe ebeji ball no side drive the call ni mu but beyond that say wo he Kudus anka say nra one sal one party dem na bom finfin on Salis any party na Kudus bo behind the 2 main attackers na eno ma hu Kudus yi. Maybe you can excuse him but you need our Kudus on Monday.
What conversation I was having, and that's a discussion, and I say probably how Sinayoku Ghana Otto Addo tried to deal with Sinayoku.
Yes,
or no your Kudus no. Probably they also knew about Kudus threat or also possess.
Me know but there are certain times that Kudus say o jabo no muntem. What I say is what where minim ebia can we have this argument the most popular player on this continent. I think say one in Nigeria full player no. The ball hat-trick Lookman. Osimhen season boy ni Osimhen answer that nyina so sa. Osimhen the last 2 seasons but they just ended season there. Ye hu Osimhen sa. The players are African players are omo enya a lot of popularity last season no. Kudus any Victor Boniface.
Yeah.
To be fair, Victor Boniface any Abrantia your friend Lookman Ademola Lookman. Etino Ghana bobo na Kudus ujinemo they'll have a plan to deal with you. Release the ball on time. And one year can it's Monday there, bra Ghana our best player regardless Mohamed Kudus. I don't
know. Bia Obviously can say I'm say because Kudus for Kudus I'm on West Ham no. The reason why Kudus the most player completely dribbles unreleasable on tempo even at West Ham. But Ebia Africa have ball no. And Tessa Honedian,
yes,
probably in Tessa Nebia or how obviously deal with a Hodian or no, but no crab already announced. But I know as all cook a crabia. So they had near dinner kick one possible now. By the time I'll be paid out,
possible in them, Mohamed Kudus. We love you. Okome Twitter page. My year Kudus Jumasa, they be a bonabaso, Kudus, this a Kudus and she go. Now me the fans.
West Ham administrator or Ghana Nana.
Or Philip Kudus too much.
And now crowd will post you throw tree. I say mo a day.
Yeah, it's no me so say unreleasable in time. Antoine Semenyo. And the Enra me I was impressed. Number 1. Now the hold that play. Onim say boy ne kwa most of ina kan nko but the we are not the pressure at almost center backs no so. Actually, main place no join attack before so be release ball no. I was impressed. The na can say Andy onsua finishing.
And run here.
We a striker. Your most important responsibility as a striker is to finish attack. And I think say one cross be by Emma Otto no. So cross you needed just a touch. Or the night carbon to be a carbon to go post no.
And there was another
one other time was like drifting bomber no one hit it target.
It was bad.
And I think say Adebakwa ni work rate here or be running the entire 90 minutes at the pressure air to opponent and so. But the most important thing as a striker they say and the striker you fast and Jeju.
Goose.
You 5 minutes I was running Jeju. The other Jeju striker they say for more than and the few chances that no want to utilize it and I'll say Nehami Yipa. Then the coach will do changes. Number one, Master Kaka. When a coach, sometimes you need to have boss. Boss, and they said they be my captain. My dropping the main fanning call will be a becker, but you stand your grounds one for captain and go. And me, line up. Some can say John I'm starting.
Yeah.
Or the Jordan Tranchain. Here changes or why? Or you kudus. And or the Abdul Fattah Obey Mumiwa. And or the Jordan and Subem. Sa Fattah. Any Jordan a bem and a contributor man say no. A say Jordan a share first winning. But I drive now kudus at the box no no. Obian show you.
Fatal Shaku. And you drive pressing no. Also about not a throw for Mali. And I Jarebe some second go na a throw for Mali. And play on this or 2 man defender. At the time or 2 ball within that time no na. Fatal Shaku error ne.
Yes.
Defender near so control ball no so left and I know he born free.
Yes.
And the ball ra penalty box him.
Coaches need changes me, you know. I think the changes in by 88 minutes. 2 minutes to end the game. And it's also coach be a change 2 minutes to end the game and no be there. Slow down the game. Yeah. Wind that time. Now results no managing is but our 2 players the bar park so and a contribute here the bia so we ball na go now hwehwe. It the man go ni buy no. Normally you don't pay attention. But sa go no enye Fattah will drive na e bianca Jordan and sa go no. It's more changes na baso. Any players the free bench buy no. The biaka you see a team is as good as a bench. So we changes not a changes no enye effect bi o team ni so a and na kan fa so bia ni so. E den ka wanye change ni kwa na ye. Benra Otto Addo changes no Emma a positive effect on the team. I think I was so impressed with that. Jordan Dede, he's not a bad player. He just work ethics, attitude. Jordan I am motivated to play, and he's a very good player. I don't know who BB. I said he wanted to prove something.
Chris, I read my main trial no kakra. Minim website anyway mo transmission minya a lot of messages no be a frame is here say omo muti on radio na say kate nti well say mo check my on pad mo
we say we are see one the be Adameka chairman. One of the best motivation is for somebody to doubt you. For them sir. Sure. Motivation can say pa na say and would you so betima ya de we
obi so ntimi nye
no obi so ntimi nye. And the air to prove that person wrong, no, a bigger motivation than say Mauska. I do a parameter me a year, unim so bet me a year, but man for you need. Sao mo no, your biggest motivation. And na coach na bench no. Or bemuno, I think he wanted to prove something. And sometimes you need to do to some of these players, you know, they need that.
Even with aside go no cry, pass no the ma Thomas Party.
Yes.
Quality pass.
And you know, all bani nyina no. I say, me na national bench. Me be chira mo say esem na me starting.
Unu say sa board, here board we can say, hey, Jordan the passes abon on any other day who say players about Kobesa 10 no win five.
Yes.
But quickly nipam you know but no the pass now for one time.
Nti sa players which say kudus no. And kudus. Any Jordan no. They need to be reminded say why are very careful like Robert bench. Ya do bemu so a brabe chiri di ntie so start. And Jordan Enra say ref in the how many minutes 5 minutes or so. Yeah. Jordan Bobo how many minutes 7 minutes. Me boa. Say na 2 minutes to end the game. And obo 5 additional time. Say 5 minutes na 7 minutes na Jordan boy no. The impact in the game no as good as any player be obo 90 minutes.
Jordan boy eba 79th minutes.
Okay, until 79 on find so ba 80th minutes. Yeah. To about 15 minutes. 15 minutes contribution in the game, no. And the back to about 90 minutes. That's about 90 minutes. So in all, media maybe because me lower my expectation tina my so impressed Mali team na me hwe omo no na me say team ba ko betimi high empa Mali and to have gone there yankobo draw keke wo ya hye Mali by 2-1 me kai the la I think say first win in 11 away matches 11 away matches so se ekwa away a and yakwa makomoros ma hye you se Comoros hye away dia na say the same team eko hye Mali a and they have done so well. Dia can say yebo abaso no esin ene yawo.
On the Turf Sports.